Hello, and welcome again to Global Culture TV. I am your host, Diane Moore-Eubanks, the financial doctor, and today we have a delightful guest with us today, Dr. Lovely Thornton. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Global.
Elated to be here.
Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome to Global Culture TV.
Thank you.
Yes, and I just want to tell them a little bit about you. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Thornton is an adjunct professor at Towson University as well as an education specialist at Howard University. However, today she's here with us in her capacity as an independent consultant and distributor with Wakeupnow Incorporated.
Yes.
Yes. So doctor, first of all, tell me, what is your philosophy on financial freedom and financial happiness? We want to know.
Well, first of all, money does not make you happy, but money can assist you in being happy. And happiness is a mindset. And we have to work on being happy mentally as well as emotionally.
Excellent, excellent. Well, that's very general. So I want to find out, what are the specific tools that you've implemented in your practice to get successful?
Well, first of all, you have to know how to utilize different financial tools. And we have a state-of-the-art financial tool to assist you in really managing money, saving money, and making money.
I love the part about managing and saving money. Tell me a little bit more about that. Practically, how do you, tell me a little bit about the tool, how you practically use the tool.
First of all, in order to manage money, you need to have a software. Our software assists you in really staying on a budget, creating a budget, and staying on a budget. It actually walks you through everything that you need to know in order to manage your money and to make money. And the money that you make, it actually encourages you to become debt-free and to actually be able to invest, the savings that you have in a way that will assist you in becoming financially secure.
I keep hearing the word saving, and that's my favorite word, and budgeting. So what I would like you to do is tell us some of the savings that people have experienced using this tool. So our audience really wants to know, because the way the economy is now, we want to save every dollar we can and invest it.
And we all need food. So we all need food, and our financial tool assists our customer in actually saving on tools, saving on everything that they have to purchase, right now. And also in the process of them saving, that they save on entertainment, on travel, everything that we enjoy in life. We have the tool to assist them in saving in that area.
Well, I know I've heard that you have 3 boys. I met one of them, very distinguished. How has you implementing these aspects in your life of using this tool of Wakeupnow Incorporated, how has it affected your children? How has it changed their way of using and looking at money?
My sons have educated themselves, and have embraced the challenge of creating residual income. And also, what my husband and I have taught them, they have developed a healthy mind towards money and towards saving money and investing money, where it can actually assist them in becoming financially well off and healthy.
Excellent, excellent. I know at the end of the credits, we're going to put how we can reach you, because everybody is going to want to contact you. Everybody needs to budget. Everybody needs to save money. Everybody wants financial happiness and financial freedom. Absolutely. So we're going to let people know how to reach you. But are you going to be doing any seminars or any training that our audience who's in the local area or even in all the 50 states could actually attend and see you in action?
Absolutely. We have training every Tuesday at 7 p.m. at the CEO Business Cafe at 6305 Ivy Lane in Greenbelt, Maryland. They can feel free to come to the training every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Thank you. And you invited me to one, and I was there. It was excellent. Is that right beside the Hilton, right there in Greenbelt?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. And you're talking about savings, and ties right into the lesson that I had planned for today. And you and I were speaking earlier in the green room about the 100-man story. So I'm going to share that again with our audience. And for those of you who are not aware of what the 100-man story is, is that a survey was taken of 100 people reaching the age of 65. And what was found is that 56% of the 100% were found either depending on churches, the government, for Social Security, or their family or their friends for money. Another 25% at 65 years old were dead. There was 11% of people who were still working at 65. Doctor, I know you have seen those 75-year-olds pushing the broom, and really they should not be. Only 8% of the population of the 100% were actually financially independent, and what that meant only is that they had $40,000 a year to spend. Dr. Thornton, the young ladies and the young men and the older folks that you teach, where do you think they're going to end up if they don't change their spending and their habits, saving habits?
If they actually change their habit, they can very easily end up in the 8%. And that's where we want them to be, in the 8%. And we're going to encourage everyone to really work hard to be in the 8% because I know that's where happiness lies.
Excellent, excellent. And you know what's so funny? We were making a joke when we talked about the 100-man story that 92% of the people at 65 years old either end up dead or dead broke, which is not a good thing to be.
Not a good thing
to be. Another teaching point that I wanted to wrap up with is that the 8% of people, you only have two pots to put that retirement money, either in taxable money or tax-free money. Doc, where would you want your money to be?
Oh, tax-free money, absolutely.
Excellent, excellent. So ladies and gentlemen, just like the doc, I tell you, get a financial advisor to sit with you and teach you how to get those tax-free instruments.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And we talked about before that the tax-free instruments are the Roth IRAs and also the annuities and certain life insurance products. So we definitely want to put our monies there. Well, doctor, I want to ask you, if you had to say one last thing to the audience about Wake Up Now and savings and putting your financial life in order, I want you to look directly in the camera and tell them.
Well, listen, residual income is everything. Wake Up Now can actually assist you in becoming financially debt-free. It could actually put you and your family in a position where you can spend time with one another, could go on fabulous vacation, and just live life to the fullest. It can actually assist you in creating happiness in your family. And the key thing is residual income. Something that you can do one time and continue to get paid over and over and over again. And also to be able to invest it in the right tool. Utilizing the right tool to invest your money where you can actually become financially well off.
Well, thank you for putting back the ball in my court.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Investment.
And as we were speaking before, it's not only about how much money you make, it's how much money you
save.
That's right, and how much money you can keep.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of a wonderful, terrific segment of Global Culture TV. We had the honor and the privilege of being with our doctor here, Dr. Lovely Thornton, an independent consultant, a trainer and advisor with Wake Up Now, as well as, she's a professional woman. She's an adjunct professor, and she's also with the School of Pharmacy at Howard University. So with that said, on behalf of our Global Culture TV, we thank you so much, and we will see you next time. This is Diane Moore-Eubanks, the financial doctor, always ready to give you a checkup. Thank you.
Hello, viewers at home. Welcome again to Global Culture. In this segment of Global Culture, I'm welcoming a special guest for you today. Her name is Dr. Olabisi Jagun. Welcome to the program, ma'am.
Thank you very much for having me on the program.
Wonderful. Can you tell our audience, especially those watching us at home, actually, which organization do you represent?
I am the founder and president of the Foundation for Combined African Medical Missions. Okay. We are having a formal launching event for this foundation at the Nigerian Embassy. 3519 International Court in Washington, D.C. on Saturday.
Absolutely. Before we go into that, we're going to talk more about the foundation, what's your goal, and some of actually the other services that you render.
Wonderful. I've been actually doing medical missions since July 2001.
Right.
I went to Guyana, Georgetown, Guyana,
Okay. All right.
in South America.
Okay.
I started doing consistent twice a year medical missions to Nigeria in 2006.
Okay.
To date, we've had 7 medical missions.
Okay.
We were in Uganda in August last year.
Wow, okay.
And I finally decided, after so many years of work and free medical services to different parts of Africa, to launch this under an umbrella.
Right.
And this is the foundation for combined medical missions is the umbrella.
Okay, wonderful. A very good umbrella, right?
Yes.
And I know you mentioned about the acronym is FCAMM. Okay.
FCAM.
FCAM. Okay, FCAM, so to speak.
Yes.
I like that as well. Yeah. So for our viewers at home who are actually watching, and how will they be able to, actually participate in this, in case either they are Africans or not Africans?
Well, everybody has a role to play in what we're trying to do.
Okay.
As you know, that there's a lot of preventable diseases that afflict Africans and cause a lot of morbidity and mortality in our African populations, needlessly so. And so what we're trying to do, and what we've been doing since 2001, is bring awareness, medical education, free medicines, free medical equipments to help people in Africa. And also teach along the way, teach healthful habits.
Absolutely.
And teach ways to prevent communicable diseases. We've been emphasizing on the infectious diseases, malaria, HIV. We've been treating lots of patients with diabetes, hypertension, prostate disease, and all the different cancers that are on the rise in Africa.
Wow. And this month, April, is the month of giving back, is the month of volunteering. And of course, you've been able to do this and with your team on a volunteer basis or limited support. How do you want to, now that you are formally launching this organization, what is your strategy to be able to sustain this?
Well, we need a lot of help.
Okay.
And that's one of the reasons why we're launching this foundation. Up until now, basically been doing everything out of pocket.
Out of pocket, okay.
So what people can do, the kind of help we need is obviously funding of our foundation. We also need, we're soliciting for medical supplies. Medications. We just need help with funding to take experts with us on our medical missions so that we can run more successful missions. For the past 7 years that we've been doing this, we've seen about 30,000 patients already.
Wow.
And
it's a large number right there.
Large numbers. And there's a lot of need in Africa. And we need to be able to get the experts out there with us and get the right type of medications and the screening type of materials, screening for diabetes, screening for HIV, screening for sickle cell, and screening for hypertension.
Okay. I know you mentioned in the beginning of the conversation about Guyana, all right? That's the first place you went. Obviously, what is your focus? I know you like an African medical missions. Is that going to be beyond African countries, or is it going to be included?
For right now, our focus is mainly Africa.
Okay.
We've already been to Uganda. We've been to Nigeria, different states in Nigeria many times.
Okay.
I have a standing invitation from the Minister for Women's Affairs in Rwanda.
Okay.
I also have standing invitations to bring a team to Cameroon and Ivory Coast. And to be able to stretch our team to all these places, we're going to need a lot of help. And that's why we're forming this foundation and appealing for funding of our foundation so we can better be able to carry out the services and mission.
Okay, wonderful. And viewers at home, we're going to be able to give you all the information and, of course, in a bit, talk about the launching date, the venue, and actually the time as well. actually, and this additional information is going to be on the ending credit. So, ma'am, Dr. Jagun, and in the process of doing this, what is it that you have for the experts, folks in the medical area, and people who are non-medical? Are they actually invited as well?
Yes. We use everybody on our medical missions. We would like for medical experts to volunteer.
Right.
We usually go, the medical missions last a week or 2 weeks at a time, and we put out the schedule ahead of time so people can take the time off and volunteer and come with us. We use non-medical volunteers also because we usually have very large crowds that in those places that we go to that are seeking medical attention. And so we need people for crowd control, and just people who will give tender, loving care to some of our younger and older patients in those places where we go to.
And for actually those who are from those countries as well, those maybe if they are from Nigeria, from the Rwanda, the diaspora, so to speak, how are you tapping into that? Is it only those diaspora, or any Americans can be part of this team? Americans
have always been very generous with us and have been very helpful to our medical missions. But where we're focusing now are Africans in our diaspora. We have now indigenous organizations in Chicago and also in the Maryland area who have volunteered to come with us on our medical missions through their states in Nigeria. And so we've put out this schedule, and we just want as many people, as many organizations in the diaspora to partner with us so that we can better be able to render medical mission and realize our objectives.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, now our viewers at home, we're going to be more specific now. Whatever you are, August 28th, and she's going to talk about it. So, ma'am, what's going to happen on that?
April 28th.
I'm sorry, April 28th. I'm so sorry. Yeah, April 28th, actually 2012. What's going to happen?
Everybody's invited. The venue is the Nigerian Embassy. In Washington, D.C. The address, I believe, is 3519 International Court. And we are having this. The time is 6 p.m.
From 6 p.m.
And it's a star-studded event.
Tell us more about that.
We have dignitaries coming from Nigeria, coming from Europe, and all over the world. I have 3 traditional rulers. We call them kings, obas.
You can mention their names as well so that people can know.
Oh, wonderful. I have the Oba Ogunlaja from Ekpe Division in Lagos State. And I have Oba Roshiji from Ogun State, Ijebode. And I have Oba Akpata from Ondo, the Akoko Division of Ondo State.
Their Excellencies, their Highness.
Their Royal Highnesses, Royal Majesties. We also have Hollywood present. Rahman Damba is going to be our co-chair of the event. And we have the Nigerian comedian Sheyi Brown.
Sheyi's going to be there.
Is also coming. It's really sad. We have the former Liberian president, Mrs. Ruth Perry. Is going to be a co-chair. If you remember, Mrs. Ruth Perry was just before Charles Taylor. Wonderful lady, and she has responded to our invitation, and she will be a co-chair. We are honoring 4 exemplary members of our community for either philanthropy or achievements in medicine.
Tell us about their names.
One of them is Dr. Bayer. Dr. Michael Bayer was actually honored by President G.W. Bush. He's done a lot of work in philanthropy in Africa, in the Republic of Guinea, taking wheelchairs and other medical equipment to help people out there. I also have a wonderful friend of mine that I have known for maybe 40 years, Dr. Elizabeth Panox, Adegboyega Panox. I'm going to honor her. She's going to get an award for courage and for leadership. She's first female orthopedic surgeon in Nigeria.
Okay, wonderful. Okay.
I have, we're going to be honoring Dr. Nelson Oyeshiku,
Okay.
who used to be the president of the World Neurosurgical Congress.
Okay.
He's a brain surgeon, and he's with Emory University in Atlanta.
Okay.
And last but not the least is a wonderful gentleman, Mr. Aubrey Stevenson,
Okay.
who is a private individual, and he's the owner of a company called Federal Management Systems, FMS.
Okay. Okay.
He is wonderful for his philanthropy. He runs internships for high schoolers in the District of Columbia, gives jobs during the summer months, and runs all kinds of youth programs.
Okay.
And he's just wonderful gentleman.
Oh, wonderful. And that's a great, because we said earlier on that April is the month of actually recognizing those who have given back to the community. So what a better time rather than this to really be able to do that. So before we round up today, ma'am, Dr. Jagun, how do we get people to this event? Can you tell to our viewers at home and invite them personally?
Yes, please. You are all invited. If you visit our website, www.africanmedicalmissions.org, you'll learn a lot more about us. We are also on the phone, 1-855-99-FCAMM, FCAM.
FCAM, okay.
Everybody's invited. We will not turn anybody away, but would like for you to come with a token donation for our foundation.
Okay, all right. Viewers at home, you've heard it. Global Culture will be there to be able to support FCAM and Dr. Jagun and his team, and our team rather, for what they've been able to do in the community. And we'll be able to bring back to you some of the highlights of the dignitaries. And for those who are not familiar with the kings from African countries, this is a good opportunity for you to meet with them and call their royal highness, so to speak. So like she said. So Dr. Jagun, thank you so much.
Yes, but before I leave,
go ahead.
There's one very important thing is the Taste of Africa.
Okay.
I forgot the menu.
The menu, okay.
The menu is a medley of tastes of all different parts of Africa, West Africa, East Africa.
Okay.
And it should be very, very interesting.
Good.
It's going to be a wonderful event.
Okay,
everybody's invited.
What about the music?
Oh my goodness. We have jazz, right? We have traditional talking drums.
Oh wow, okay.
And we have disco type music.
Oh wow, okay.
It's just
a combination.
It's a combination.
Okay. Like your name, really combined combination.
Foundation for Combined African Medical Missions.
All right. Thank you so much again. We thank you for coming to share with our audience. Viewers at home, we thank you for watching us today as Global Culture. And like we said, Global Culture will be at the event to bring you the highlights on the red carpet of the kings from African countries, and actually those who have been honored for giving back to the community. On a final note, I'm going to sign off for now. And if there are other highlights of events coming up in the DC, Maryland area, do not hesitate to join us on Facebook. Go and like us. You'll be able to see more of information. And to really contact Dr. Jagun and our team, we're going to be rolling the credit information, the phone number, email after this show. Again, we say thank you and keep on watching Global Culture. I sign off for now. My name is Akinwale Ojomo, and I see you next time.